Hi, Dr. Mike Hadaball, and I want to give you a lesson today. You know, you've heard the phrase, the squeaky wheel gets oil. And, that may be true, and there's a lot of squeaky wheels, but have you ever been around a squeaky wheel for a long time? After a while, you will do anything to get away from that squeaky wheel, and while, the first time a wheel gets squeaky, we oil it, and then maybe we oil it again. Eventually, squeaky wheels get taken off or get put in the scrap heap. I was driving down the road once when I was in graduate school in New Orleans, and literally the car in front of me was driving down the road, and all of a sudden its back wheel broke off. Not just the tire, the whole wheel broke off because obviously it had been squeaky for a long time, and they may have tried to oil it, I don't know. But eventually the squeaky wheel breaks off and we don't want to deal with it anymore. Well, I teach a lot about gratitude, and I want to tell you that gratitude is the grease to a squeaky wheel. And so in your organization or your family or whatever you do, if you've got a squeaky wheel in your family, the way to conquer a squeaky wheel is to be grateful. Even to a person that's ungrateful, if you're grateful to them, you will be like what I've got right here. It's a grease gun. It's my gratitude grease gun. And if you take a grease gun and inject some gratitude into a squeaky wheel, eventually they won't have anything to complain about. Just be grateful for who they are. Be grateful for what they provide. Find something to be grateful for, and all of a sudden their squeakiness will go away. And we like I said, we hear a lot about the squeaky wheel gets oiled, and yeah, it does. But who oils it? In order for a squeaky wheel to be oiled, somebody has to be the oil. And I believe there's a lot more people out there, you being one of them, that want to be the grease that oils the squeaky wheel. And so be that. Think about this grease gun. You fill it full of grease. It comes out here. This has a little fitting that goes right on your car and different places that you have to grease. And then you just squeeze this handle. And grease comes out, fills up the pocket that's squeaking, that's dried out. And voila, all of a sudden everything functions better. So I don't know about you, but I think it's a wives' tale to want to be the squeaky wheel. To me, people that are the squeaky wheel eventually get really tiresome. So instead, be the gratitude grease gun. Provide some grease to that squeaky wheel, and gratitude will do that. We teach gratitude seminars, and so if you'd like to have me come speak to you about gratitude, I'd love to do that. I think it's becoming the most important ingredient in organizations and businesses going forward, is to be able to show gratitude to each other, to your customers, to the people that you serve, because more and more they have lots of choices in who they can pick, and what's going to separate them is people that are grateful for having them in the first place. So, hey, bust out your grease gun, fill it full of gratitude, and go find some squeaky wheels. By the way, it's really satisfying when you get rid of that squeak, isn't it? So, gratitude. Be there.